Hey guys, it's me, Meteor, and here we are going to do a Let's Play of Kirby's Return to Dreamland. But, unlike other Let's Plays that I've seen, I'm going to be doing a little bit differently. I'm not going to be doing the main game. I'm going to be doing something else. If you guys haven't already figured it out, and you guys don't want spoilers, tell me, and I'll actually Let's Play something else in the meantime. But, here we are, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, of course. Well, we're going to be doing the extra mode. Like I said, if you guys don't want spoilers, tell me, and I will very well do a different Let's Play. So, anyway, let's go. Now let's watch this little cutscene happen. Love the music here, though. Meta Knight doesn't even want to be bothered. He's just like, shut up, guys, I'm reading. My god, you guys are so annoying. Whoa, what's going on here? Things like exploding. I see all the parts scanning across the world, similar to what you see in Crystal Shards, where all the shards are going across the world, except in this game you don't need to collect all the energy spheres. You don't have to, but it's recommended you do for very good reasons. But we'll get into that later. If you notice here, there are absolutely no words in these cutscenes at all. There are none. I don't know, HAL has a thing for doing something with not putting any words in any of their cutscenes for some reason. I don't know what it is. I haven't seen a Kirby game that has words in their cutscenes, ever. Or even Smash Brothers Brawl. Wait, that wasn't even made by HAL, actually. That was made by Sakurai in his little lab. Kirby's like, come on, let's do this, guys. I'm willing to help. Come on. You got your ship broken? I'll fix it for you, baby. Yeah, come on, just try me. Everyone's like, yeah, I'll do this too. I want to be nice. Meta Knight just doesn't even care. He just goes over there to join the crowd. He's like, why not? I don't have anything better to do besides read. Might as well just get out of the house for a while. Actually, he was out of the house reading, but still, it's beside the point. And the first thing he wants to get are the ores, because he seems that's the easiest one to spot. So everyone's going to go ahead and team along. And thus, they begin their adventure. Bandana D, Waddle D, King DDD, Meta Knight, and Kirby. This is the best Kirby game ever. However, I can only play as one of them, that's Kirby. I can't play as the other characters unless I'm actually doing multiplayer, which I'm not. So, guess they're not going to be seen in the rest of the game except in the cutscenes. Oh well. Now this is the main world here, Popstar. Each one there are 5 worlds you haven't guessed on the Popstar, and yeah. The first one is Cookie Country. There are 13 ship parts on here. Let's go ahead and enter this. Now, extra mode is a little bit different from normal mode in the fact that a lot is changed and it's made a lot more difficult. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. I mean, you can't really tell too much in the first stages, but you'll see what I mean. Here's telling you how you can join 4 players if you want to. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing 4 players. I'm going to not even be doing 2. I'm just going to be doing single players. So much for that. If you also notice, your health is actually reduced by 40%, so you actually have a lot less health in this game. And the enemies here are actually a lot larger and sometimes even wider packs, so it makes it harder that way too. If you guys haven't known the mechanics of Kirby, pretty much you just suck, blow, take people's powers if they have to, push 1 to dash, or tap right as fast as you can to dash. And what's nice about this game, unlike other Kirby games, is that this one actually has several powers. Like, each power has its own moveset. For example, if you want to see what the different movesets are, Overhead Slash is normal one with full health, Sword Beam, one after Horde Touch, Multi-Sword Attack. There's just so much you could do. Like, for example, even if you dash and jump, there's even a special attack for that. You could down pound, you could do that. There's so much you could do, even like the dash, for example. Just patch them up, and if you go next to an enemy, like this, wait, hold on. You could actually multi-slash like that and just like destroy the crap out of them. Kind of like Link's Final Smash, where you just like take some of the Triforce and just close the crap out of them. And pretty much what Kirby does is as a little sword guy. Now when you dash, you can actually run across gaps like I'm telling you here. And you can also make long jumps like that. And what I like to do, you can also combine powers, like, and do combos. Like, for example, like I showed there, I actually sliced that way, and then actually went up, that's for thrust too. So there's a lot you can do with these movesets, so it's a lot better than other Kirby games, in my opinion. Like, this is more similar to Superstar, where you actually have different movesets for each ability. They haven't actually done that for a while. Now let's go ahead and grab this fire here, why not, and show off that one. Now if you notice here, you could dash, you could breathe fire. Hold on, I'm gonna try, how do you set myself ablaze again? Hold on, alright, I found it out. Pretty much if you breathe yourself on fire and you actually move the joystick, if you move the control pad forward, you can set yourself ablaze! You can set yourself on fire! Anyway, yes, there's a lot you could do. I personally don't like fire too much because it's actually very hard to use and it has very few uses in the actual game. One of them is actually in this part right here. I'm not sure how many minutes I'm going to be able to do. What am I at right now anyway? 7 minutes? Oh yeah, by the way. If you remember like in Super Mario Bros. 2 when you grab a key, those guys actually come at you and start trying to chase you? Well, this is a case of that. I don't think this actually happens in extra, or it happens sometimes when you're not playing in extra mode, but in extra mode you'll see that more often where you see those little guys chasing you. And here it actually tells what energy spheres are. Energy spheres are scattered across the land. Try to find all of the hidden ones. I mean, if you didn't already know what they are, pretty much. I mean, I don't know why they have these tutorials in extra mode. You clearly had to play the game to actually unlock this, but I don't understand. I really don't. Alright, so let's just get rid of this power for now. Super Inhale, you have to shake the Wii remote, and look, you get a 1-up. So hooray for that. Now the 1-ups have a crown if you're playing in extra mode, otherwise they do not. So, what can you do? And also, what's nice about this game with the Super Inhale, you can inhale more than one at a time, and actually make like larger, you can actually have larger stars to shoot out, which actually do a lot more damage and actually travel further. And I probably should have inhaled that for the food, but you know, so up for that. The first stage is pretty much just a tutorial. There's not really too much exciting going on in the first stage, but, well, until this part here. This part's fun, which I'll show you. Let's get over there. Continue along. And here we have the first instance of a super ability. If you don't know what a super ability is, well, let's find out. Pretty much, if you guys have seen every commercial ever, super abilities are a giant, massive thing that kills everyone with fire. Well, actually not fire, but sword. You slash their faces and destroy all of them. Well, anyway, anything that's shining and glowing with stars on it means you can actually break it with your super ability or just something else with the super ability. So, the goal here with the super abilities is not to just kill everything, but to get to the end and unlock the secret hidden goal area with the super ability. I believe in extra mode it actually runs out quicker. However, I haven't gone far enough in extra mode to really realize that yet, but I guess we'll discuss more into that later. But in the meantime, let's just kill off all these, and I believe the secret portal is there. The first one is really straightforward. It's kind of hard to not get into the secret exit, but yeah, let's just go in here anyway. Now, in extra mode, that wall moves freaking fast. Seriously, you have to really be really quick with your platforming jumps, because that thing does not mess around. It's like, you know what? I gave you a lot of... I was decent. I had a decent amount of time for you to in the previous mode, but in extra mode, just run. That's all you can do. Just be as fast as you possibly can. And this is just the first one, and it's already catching up to you pretty quick. I mean, look at that. It's already right there. Imagine how it is later in the game. That thing is actually pretty close to you throughout the entire level. But this is just the first level, so you can't really expect too much. And once you get that door, that's like the oasis at the end of the desert. That's like, oh yes, I can finally make it. Finally, don't have to worry about that anymore. Because that wall stops once you notice the wall's not following you anymore. I'm not gonna actually grab any of these powers to fight the bosses with. I'm actually gonna fight the bosses bare with Kirby. Yeah, no powers. Kirby, no items, final destination. Anyway, let's see here. See, if you notice, the Doomers in the previous one actually had 2 eyes. Here they have 1 eye, and they actually have different move sets and attacks. I'll actually show you what they are when I get to there. I mean, you can already tell us the attack pattern is somewhat different. I mean, it's just dive bombs right now. It seems a lot more erratic in terms of its moveset. But just wait till you see what else it can do later. Oh my gosh, it's seriously, if this is what the first mini boss in the game is like, just wait till you actually see how the actual other bosses are like. I mean, the main bosses are just absolutely ridiculously difficult in how much they change. I mean, it's not even like anything. I don't know why. You know, I don't understand how people could say that Kirby, this game was a complete cakewalk. Those guys clearly did not play the extra mode whatsoever. I mean, maybe they just saw, it's only about 40, it's only lose about 40 of your health. I guess that's all there is, the only difference. That's right. This guy could create black holes. You couldn't even, I mean, The only things that could create black holes in the main game were like the final bosses and whatnot, but this time, everything creates a black hole. It's ridiculous. That wasn't really too difficult, but like I said, there's the first boss anyway. Stage 1-1, energy spheres complete. Alright, we got those. And each time you fight one of those sphere doomers or whatever, you'll get 2 shit parts out of that. So, we already got 2. We already completed this world, or this level, stage. What stage is what they're calling. Levels are the actual worlds. Instead of, like, so I'm so used to saying worlds and levels. In Kirby, it's, did that actually home in? I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. Anyway, and here they're called levels and stages. Levels for the actual world, stages for the actual levels. Now here's a little mini game. You want to hit it when it gets at the bottom and try to launch as far as you can. I kind of messed up there. I didn't go very far. But 15 is all I need for a 1-up. If you didn't notice, once you get 100 of these stars, you get a 1-up, if you didn't already notice. So stage 1 of level 1 is complete. Do we have time for stage 2? Ah, what the heck, is the intro. Why the crap not? Let's do it. Let's do it! Yeah, stage 2. Yeah. Now here is a new power we have, the Leaf ability. This one is like Razor Leaf. Kirby used freaking Razor Leaf. Yeah! I'm awesome. Now if you notice here, you could actually... Hold on, if I could pull it off. Yeah, if you hold down B, you can just spin around, spin, 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 kill everything with spinning it. Yes, I have leaves. I have the power of wind and leaves. Ah. And you can just let go of B to actually... If you want to let go of B, it actually creates like a huge wind out there and actually makes it go really far. Leaf is kind of a cool ability. I'm not really a big fan of it for the fact that, and also if you up, you can also get vines. I don't really like Leaf because you can't really dash and attack without slowing yourself down considerably. So that's why I don't like Leaf. I don't like the fact that I can't really dash. Like every other time with an attack, you usually dash, go further, or the dash actually makes you go further and actually speeds it up. Leaf just like puts you in one place and makes you go extremely slow forward. So I do not like Leaf for that reason at all. It annoys the crap out of me. So let's just get rid of that ability. I'm not a big fan of Leaf. I mean, it's cool, it has its point, but I just don't care much for it. I don't know. It's a neat new ability, it's a nice try. Here is one of my favorite ones. This thing, before in the Kirby games, you could actually just like shoot it and that's it. And you have to, oh, I probably get it right. But this time you can actually direct. You can actually direct the cutters. In fact, if you shoot it behind you, it's really nice. You can actually charge up. Look at that. You can even charge up your thing to make it even more powerful. Let's see if I can do it one here. Aw, come on. Alright, I want you to land so I can actually try it. Now that is awesome. Seriously, that is just an awesome ability. If you go close up to an enemy, it actually does do that. We can actually create a final cutter. Kill you. I just love cutters so much. It's just so fun to use. I don't know. Just personally, out of preference, I think it's awesome. I don't expect others to like it, but hey, why not? And it can also break ropes, which is actually very useful later, especially when you have to be really precise with the way you guide them. And here's an instance of a larger star. That one's worth actually 30 stars. I'm not sure if it's worth less in the later games, but oh well. Alright, let's grab that food. I'm already at full health, I don't care. Whatever. Alright. So here you'll see little blocks. You only contain 1 star, not really much of a point. Now when you grab this, get to the end as quick as possible, because there is a ship part you need to grab by taking this all the way to the end without it running out. So just make your way across as fast as you can. This one's actually not as hard as the later levels, but the later levels you have to be really, really quick with these items, because they fade out quick. Well, not really they fade out quick, but the levels are just extremely long. Alright, let's go break rid of that. Judging by my headphones here, I might need to actually replace these soon, because, I don't know, I'm starting to hear like a faint hum in them. I don't know. I guess it gives you an excuse to get some new headphones, you know. I mean, I love this headset personally, like, because it has a good voice, but, I don't know, in terms of actually, it just, I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I just, you know, stuff, I don't know what happened to them. Oh man, I forgot to show off another ability, crap, let's make it go back to the, okay, come on, I want to go down, I want to show the needle, give me a needle. Now this is awesome, look at that, Okay, but there's also a new form that you could do with this that I really like. Miss Wheel, Wheel's not in this game, but you could do this. That's right, little spike dash thing. It kind of looks like Wheel, like it's trying to replace Wheel, except it just stops at one point. In fact, it's not unlimited. The whole point why we liked Wheel is because it was unlimited, you could go really fast, but oh well, I mean, okay, in this door here, you'll see like a hidden door here. There's not a ship part in here, but I'll show it off regardless. there's a lollipop, one of those invincible lollipops. I forget what they're actually called. I actually need to look at that name to actually figure it out, but either way, let's climb up here as fast as we can. Yay! We're killing everybody! Yay! But no! Flip! No! I've missed the shit part. Alright, here we are back after doing the whole level over again. And by the way, just to take note here, when you, unlike crystal shards, if you exit out of a level this way, you will actually lose all your data. In fact, you cannot just get a crystal, you can't, unlike in Kirby 64 you get a crystal shard and leave the stage, here you have to actually complete the level to actually save the gear parts you get. Anyway, the one I missed, the little ship part, was right here, the energy sphere. Right hidden over there, and I completely went past it. Great. Okay, well, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come, because I really don't want to have that happening constantly. Let's grab B. Let's probably could do that. Now here's many things you could do. Like if you go like this, hold on, dash. You could do this. Okay. Now here's the first example, not the second, but this is the second example of a new boss. Okay, if you charge up, shoot the beam. This is one of the best abilities in the game, just for the fact it has such a long range attack like that. I mean, it's just awesome. But you just charge up, bam, wind up. You can also just like constantly use that beam, or you can charge halfway and actually have a stronger beam. Or if you dash, your dash attack would, okay, I think you need to stop messing around with this guy, because this guy's not anything to mess with in this version. Okay, you know what, fine, I'll just show it off after I kill you. You know what, I don't feel like messing with you right now. La 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 la, bam, died, okay. Okay, we do need to grab sword actually, we do need to grab sword. Because there's a ship part we can't get unless we have sword, so I'll show it off. Dang, I didn't want to show off what I wanted to show off either. Let's say if you dash, it pretty much like sits you in place and actually gives you like a forward thrust of your energy, but oh well, that's that. Can't really show it off right now. I'll show it off next time I get beam, but so much for that. Anyway, that is stage 2 done. We got all the energy spheres. Anyway, let's do them down. Come on, time it. Come on, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. All right, we're gonna see Kirby break dance, hopefully. Yeah, he's breakdancing, Kirby. Kirby's just that awesome. He's like, yeah, I know how to break dance. Yeah, take that. It'd be cool if he had the Jester hat on. That'd be funnier, but it doesn't. So, anyway, I'm actually gonna cut it off there, and we'll continue on from that next time. So, see you guys then.